Okay, that could work. Alright, that'll work. Alright, so... It's a garage, it doesn't have to be pretty. So I'm thinking standard cement flooring. You can get rid of the truck now. Wow, they don't have just solid fucking colors like they do the wall. Anyway. Like, ta-da, welcome to the wall. You know, like, I don't understand that. Alright, whatever. Now to screw with the wallpaper for the garage. Now, wallpaper I might care about for the garage. No. No. I mean, you could do grayscale, but... Or you could just make it brick. I don't even know what the hell that is. Okay, can I change the color on that? So I couldn't make it like a... Oh, you could make it a green. No, It's your garage. It doesn't have to be pretty. Right. But I will make it, like, better than, you know... just grayscale. Just thinking. Because we never got to use that. It's interesting. Oh, that's right. I don't think there's a fucking garage door, is there? Hold on. Hold on. Is there a garage door? Yes, there's a garage door. Okay. I was like, oh, no, I didn't think about this one. So garage door will probably go right. About middle, like every garage, right? What the hell is this? Oh. Mother... Why is there steps? Why? No, I'm broken. Why do you have steps for a garage? I'm broken. I'm broken right now. I'm literally broken. I don't understand. Why do you have steps for a garage? I'm mad. Alright, whatever. I'm mad. I'm mad at that. I'm mad. They have steps in the garage. But see, then the problem is, I want steps to go down, right? Like, the immersion you're going into the basement. Or the immersion you're going upstairs. Right? Like, give me that immersion. I'm mad. I'm mad at that, though. Alright, so garage door. We don't know really what the color of our outside of our house looks like, right? But figuring most of the doors are black, I'll do a black garage door. Oh, bro, we can have a Camaro? Carry on my wayward son. I might do that one. I might do the Camaro. What motorcycles? Listen, how much do I have to pay you for a Kawasaki or like some really nice 1000cc like motorcycles? What do I have to pay you? Slapping my credit card on the... Let's go. How much do I have to... No, I'm kidding. This is a standard. This one's maybe a 500cc. This one's a dirt bike. This one's a Harley-ish. Not really a Harley, but it's ish. And then, that is so ugly. Your headlights are horrible. No, we're probably gonna settle on this one. The headlights, dude, the headlights are horrible. They have car sounds. But the car looks ugly as fuck. Hold on, hold on. We're about to start it. Bro, I ain't driving a Honda fucking Civic. Come on. You see the exhaust and engine on that bad boy? Come on. We're driving a We're driving a Camaro, dude. That thing... Listen. I'm driving a Honda Civic, apparently. Let's see what all these sound like. That one has more oomph than the fucking... I'm just so livid. I'm just livid right now. That one I'll accept. That one, the noise for it I'll accept. That sounded just like the other one. That one's got a little bit to it. Alright, I'll accept that one. And... Alright, let's see what these sound like. Harley Davidson just rolled over in his grave. Sounds the same. It literally, all three sound the same. We know a bicycle don't make it. Oh, it's wall mounted. My brother in Christ. Alright, whatever. I'm probably still gonna stick with this one, but... I'm just so livid. I'm just... Let's get back to wallpaper. Actually, let's get to the flooring. They don't have concrete grayscale, and you would think that with a garage, right, that there would be concrete grayscaling on the floor. But there's no concrete grayscaling on the floor. How in the fuck am I gonna make this work? I mean, I guess. A pebbled drive. Come on, dude. Give me something to work with here. Give me something. Clearly you don't have a wood interior for your garage. Carpet's stupid, wood's dumb. This is what we already have. Alright, let's see if I can edit this to like a concrete color. The song right now is kind of getting on my nerves. It might be because I'm a little livid about, you know, not being able to do concrete. Just the simplest thing in the world and they don't have it. I guess you could kind of make that concrete. Hold on. I'm trying to select a color. Thank you. No. Song's getting very repetitive. No, for tile, no. Again, that's... Well, actually, that one... No. I get it, it was the end of the song, but holy shit, it just kept repeating. Alright, so... Let me think about this shit. Exit. Okay, exit. Game? Let me guess, it's saving. No, actually, okay, there we go. Alright, it's wild, it's not exiting, hold on. Alright, there we go. Alright, so... No... I could see it. I could see it. These three are no because it's too shiny. Remember, it's the inside of your garage. It's just, it's too shiny. These two I like because they're more realistic for your you know, your garage slash driveway. So I kind of like it. So I'm waiting for it to save. There we go. Alright, so... Let's play with colors, shall we? So you would really want more grayscale, but then for this one in particular... Just a subtle hint of gray. No matter what you... Yeah, no. You would probably want... That seems to be the sweet spot. Little bit of dark, little bit of... Yeah, I kind of dig this one. I'm thinking... You could actually change it up. You could actually change it up. So what I'm thinking is... The first ever... This is a garage door, right? How big's the car again? Ah, damn. Okay. I was thinking... Take... Like, this. If the car was bigger, if it was to scale. Like, you could have a black where the car tires are, and then in and around it, you could do gray. Right? That'd be kind of cool. And maybe the black could be, like, traction. I could still do the gray on the outside. I'm thinking that's what I'll do. So I could do black... 2 lanes of black up the middle for where you park your car. Maybe... Yeah, no, 2. 2. That's where I'll park. I'll have the car, like, you know, in about right there. And then I'll do... See, this angle, this gray isn't too bad, but it's just... It's a weird kind of, like, shine. I'm thinking this. So I feel like... Maybe this all throughout the rest of the room, except for where the car comes in and out. I could maybe do 3 lanes of it. So, where the car comes in and out of the garage. And then I would do the grayscale on the outside is what I'm thinking. So you'd have black when you come in. And then probably end it right here and do gray along here. That's what I'm envisioning. So, I could do the stony, and then this would be the 3 lanes. So I think that's what I'll do. So... And this, no. So... This one, right? Yeah, okay. Now, which one was this one is the problem? Shit. No, I think it was... No, I don't think it was that. Because that's a shiny shit. No... Is it that? No. No. Oh my god, what is this one? Oh my god, okay. Alright, hold on. Hold on, do this. I think that's that, so hold on. Yeah, no. It's something spiky. Guess I'm just gonna have to do this shit again. Because I threw it down and then I don't remember where I got it. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. Alright, so then escape. I think that's the same color as it off. I don't know, the black actually looks good. Yeah, I might do the black. Oh, you know what, actually? Hold on. I can see this working. I'm probably gonna change this, but I can see this working. Alright, next, while I'm changing shit, and my thought process is starting to work. I'm wondering if I should put a back door to the garage. I don't know though. I don't even know if I should put a window. Wait! Did they fix... Wait. Did they actually fix it? Did they do like a hot up fix or some shit? Oh, dude, there's no lines! Oh, dude, there's no fucking way. Did they fix this? No way! Oh, be right back. Be right back. Hold on. Dude. You already know what I'm gonna do. You already know. Hold on, I have to see. Did they... Hold on. Don't jinx it, don't jinx it. No! Why? 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 Fucking why? Why? Oh my god, I'm livid. Why? I was gonna put the sliding glass fucking doors. So why is it the garage is fine? Or that room? Hold on, I bet you. Hold on. So it's the back of the house. So there's no lines. Oh, dude, what? Oh my god. Hold on. I'm mad. I am livid. I'm kind of curious. Hold on. Okay, so even on the side right here is fine. But you're telling me that in the front of the house looks like this. Oh, dude, I would have got rid of that window and put a sliding glass door. I was all happy. I was like, yes, they fixed it. Bro. Man, I'm livid. I'm livid. I'm livid as fuck. Nope, leaving. Bye. Literally. Like, you know what? Hold on, we're doing this. Look at this. This is how beautiful this could have been. Bruh. That's the whole picture. And then if I change it, right? That looks horrible. Yeah, no, my garage is somehow in the Avengers Tower. Anyway. Like, come on. You know what's funny is that makes it look like it's fall. That makes it look like it's winter, rain, nighttime. Daytime, I don't know why daytime just, it doesn't look right. That looks fall. Like, see, that's what the whole picture looks like. Dude, come on. That should be all around. Every single part of the room should have that kind of picture quality right there. To where if I wanted to do sliding glass door, like I wanted to do with the kitchen, you have a sliding glass door. And also the windows, too. Oh my god, whatever. Killing me. Just... killing me. Just... I don't know about a window in the garage. I really don't. I don't know. Nah. I've seen garages without windows, and then I've seen garages with windows. I had one, so my where I grew up, we had one window in the front of the garage, and it was like right here. And that was it. And it was frosted. So you couldn't see in and out no matter what anyway, but at least it offered some light, right? And... but it didn't have windows on the side, the back, nothing, so... but that's always... no. You know what? My garage has no windows, screw it. This is my man cave, okay? This is where the men grow up. Okay? I don't know, don't have me. Alright, wallpaper. Again, you could do grayscale, but I wanted to do that with the floor, but then I'm like, hey, look! What to do with a wall? Brick, eh. What is this? Clearly not marbled, tiled. Again, it's a wall in a garage. You know what you could have put? Wood. You could have put wood. Like, you know, this shit. You know, you could have put wood. That's what you could have done. You could have taken that, put that, you know, I would have put the shit out of that. I'm just saying. Anyway. I don't know. We could change the color of those. No. No. Yes, queen! Kinda looks like the floor, though. It may be your man cave, but I don't know about a brick. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Can I screw with the colors? Ah! Now a brick textured wall I could get behind. Since we can't... Yeah, but see, look. That only looked good on black. The minute you take away, like, okay, let's say I want to go do, it doesn't... Yeah, no. I could see, like, dark gray, but really black working. Alright, let's play for a minute. I don't know why I did that, but you know what? Don't at me. I dig this music. This music's kind of nice. I don't know. I mean... we already have enough red walls. That looks like a nice color. I'm just kind of curious about this. Hold on. Eh. Actually, hold on. The black lines could work. It's a tough one. It's actually really tough because it's your garage. Clearly, you don't want your fucking garage looking like, you know, Driving Miss Daisy color bullshit. Why not brick? I mean, again, it looks nice, but then I'm like, you could change it up, but I mean, the black brick. Do we like, again? See, I've got all these colors here, and so you've got black brick, then you've got some sort of kind of like what's on the floor here, kinda like a color scheme. But it doesn't look bad, it doesn't look great. I don't know, I mean, if you guys like the brick, maybe I could do black brick. I don't know, because you can't really change the color. You either have brick, or you have black is what looks best with the brick if you were to do the change of color. Because I've tried screwing with the colors of this, and it's just nothing. It has to be dark. Like, light colors just don't seem... that looks just horrible. That at least looks okay. Green, no. And then red, oh hell no. Like, I could see maybe, I don't know. The black looks the best, in all honesty. For brick. Otherwise, this two-tone here, this isn't too bad. You could do, I don't know. I don't know. I guess we could go with brick. Screw it. Like, this actually looks nice. Like, I like the stripe. It doesn't look too bad, but would I do a whole garage in it? No. But I like the chain link fence looking thing, though. That looks... I kind of like the blue with that, but... Also, the black's alright. But alright. I guess I'll just go with black. Screw it. This is my black cave. Not to be confused with the bat cave. The only thing we see is the floor. I'm just kidding, but at the same time. This is where Locum goes to brood. Okay. I go to brood in my black cave. Okay. And then, oh, that's right, we're not putting a door. Okay, 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 okay. Alright, now to add a bunch of shit. Alright, so clearly... I mean, nah, fuck that. Alright, you know what, we'll do that in a little bit. Alright, so... I guess this is if you wanted to work on your car, but Actually, I'm kind of curious. I'm just putting that there for a second. Alright, you've sold me on... Yes, I'll do it. Alright, so now I need to line that up. Oh, I didn't line it up properly, okay. Wait, why is that... This is bigger. That's why. So do we want a big door? That would have actually fit the floor perfectly. Or do we want a small door? But it has accent, is why. I mean... Oh, you know what? Yeah, I didn't think of that. You know what? You're right. You're actually right. I'll have to adjust that a hair. Wait, hold on. I heard water running. I guess it's the song. Okay. There we go. That's perfect. Okay. That looks fine. Are these floor or... Okay, these are floor. This is what sits on the thing, or wall mounted, okay. Floor, wall, tools. Okay. Now see, this, I could do the lights on the sides. Yeah, no, that looks nice. Alright. I might just keep those red, I don't know. Okay, let's zoom in. It's... I had it. There. Yeah, we'll do black top, but we'll keep it red. Oh yeah, that's nice. I like that. Oh, I'm digging this music though. Little chair you can pull out. Make it black. Keep the gray on the top. Fine by that. We don't need a thing of oil. What in the absolute... Oh, fishing rod! Hey, why not? Okay, I'll put this down. Got a fan. Doesn't interfere with it. Yeah, no, why not? We'll do... Ooh. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Okay, I accept that. That actually just popped. Alright. Let me guess. Black one. Now, we'll have two sectionals. We'll have two sectionals. So we'll have one over here, and then what's... Let me guess, it's saving? Yeah, no, that's what I thought. Alright, so... What is this? Oh, no, Tim, no. Alright, so we'll have... Skis? No. Little toolkit. Oh, you're killing me there. You're killing me with this one. Okay, alright, well. Bye. It's blinded by the light, though. It's a little blinding. Can I edit the light? No. Alright. May do what we did earlier. Alright, so let's find light. From a sideways angle, it's not too bad, actually. That's actually not too bad. But... You already know where I'm probably going to take this one again. Oh wait, that was the... Okay, that's the inside. Outside. And then the light needs to be stronger. But see, it's not that strong. That one's not gonna work. No. No. Damn, this one's actually tough. No. I could make that work. Hold on. Let me see. Why can't I do it? Hold on. Okay, there we go. I could make this work. Hold on, let me see. Let me experiment. Oh, shit. Oh, hello. Oh, dude. Dude. Yeah, no, it's brainstorming time. Oh, oh, yeah, no, I like that. Oh, that can actually go behind. Never mind. We'll do that. Oh, I like this idea. I do like it. Okay, so I don't know about that. I do like the side light there. I do like that. I'll have to adjust the size of this one. What was this one? -8. Okay, so not much there. Okay. And then one on the side, right? Yeah, no. That's... I mean, I could center this. I could actually center that a little bit more, but... That's nice, actually. That is really nice. Okay. Alright, so center it. Well, I mean, you're in a garage, right? I initially wanted that light to be down above me and pointing down. There are times when you do need some light, and especially, like, if you're doing... So, for instance, like, if you're taking apart... I need to fix that. Like, for instance, like, if I'm taking apart electronics or something, I do need light. Like, for... like, fine-tuning wiring and shit like that. Like, here we are, we're in a... Let's put it this way. We're in a really dark garage, right? So, let's just say we turn off the lights, right? That isn't that bright. And, like, here I am. I'm sitting in my room right now, right? There's no light on right now whatsoever. But I do have light from the monitors. So, you've got just enough light where this is perfect to see you, like, hey, do I want the Phillips? Do I want the, wrench? Do I, what do I want? And then if I'm working on something, right? Now, I could always put some lights along here, but I could keep them off. Like, it has the potential to be a light. If you're working on something. But then I just look at that and I'm like, It's okay. It's an okay concept, but for me, no. This is fine. Yeah, no, too much, yeah. Otherwise, this looks fine. I dig that. And then... So what is it? Oh, that's one of those air things. I'll wait to put that down. So we did this. There's like some spare wrenches, but let me be honest. Why would I need another set? No, I'm good. Again, see, I look at this, I'm like, okay, let's put a wrench here. I guess I can hang a spare... No. All my shit is nice, neat, and tidy here. Yes, exactly. I really wish they'd let you do that. To where I could put down one, sync it to whatever I wanted, and then any lights that I put along here, I could attach. And it could do, like, static or glow or... Again, it's potential that the devs could do, but we'll see. Well, we'll see. And then... I'll keep that gray. Why not? And then I'll have that. Right when I clicked. Right when I clicked. Now see, why... I might change that. Hold on. So that's perfect, but that's sticking out too much. I can tell that's sticking out. There we go. Perfect. But there's a problem. I was thinking, in case I wanted another big closet right there, just for the sake of having it in this garage, I would have to shrink that top cabinet. So... Now I have to fine-tune this thing. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Look, hubby hole. That... Ta-da! Now you've messed with my feng shui. This is fine. Oh, really? That doesn't fit on bullshit. We're gonna make them fit. And then what is this? A little paper towel rack thingy? I don't know. Again, screwdriver hanging on this. No. So this is like a can of something. So... Oh, they got one of those movable cards? Damn, okay, alright. Fine. Now the fan's in the way. Okay, I accept this. Because, I mean, it has wheels, right? It rolls around. So you grab this, you roll it out here, you put your tools on it, or whatever. And then you just roll it to the car, or motorcycle, or bicycle, or whatever. There was only one fan, damn it. Gotcha. By the power invested in me, the fan. You know what? Why not? Who knows? You have a second seat in case, you know, someone comes over and works on the shit with you. I don't know. Nah, we'll keep the gray. Okay, so we got a drill. Actually, wait, hold on. Let's do... Oh, you know what this could have been? Oh, I'm sad. That's fine, whatever. We'll just do this. This is our, you know... our little box. So is that... No. We'll go back to there. So I'm assuming this? No. This? No. I think I just screwed up the color. Hashtag delete. What? It's back! Oh, look at that. Is it this one? No. So I don't think you can change the box. Oh, no, you can, okay. I'll make a dark one in. Alright, that'll work. Actually, I guess I could have had it closed. And just for detail's sake, you know. Alright, I'll keep it open. Even though you never really should, but... Alright, so I'm going to make those fit. Just for like, hey, there's a couple rows of this. Because they should be fitting on there, and that's kind of stupid that they don't. Probably a 20. We'll try 21. Oh, no, more than that. Alright. I don't know how I feel about that. Them sticking out a little... No. Let's... Okay, there we go. How about a 40? A little. Okay, you know what? Hold on. Yeah, that's not too bad. I'll accept that. Because, you know. Probably just gonna do 2. And actually, I think that one's a little off. I think the other one was 39, right? Yeah. There we go. And then the bottom will be this. That doesn't fit, right? It's probably that one little green metal piece. That's fine. I'll just put it there. Because it's for flat tires. And then ladder. Well, I mean, that shit's gonna go on the other side. You know, why not? It's the sacred toolbox. Oh! I don't know. Just shut up. Actually, what if that fit over here? Hold on. Bro, how does a toolbox... And I've seen toolboxes fit on here. I'm livid at that. Alright, whatever. Sacred toolbox. What the hell is this? No, I'm oh, probably a trash can. I mean... No. See, black is just... I mean, it could work, but... Let's just do like a light gray for the trash can. Oh, Lord. I don't know if we need that. I'll think about it. Little table, Alright, so let's put some stuff on here. Of course it won't fit. Of course it won't fit. Hard hat. Check. A saw, which we have one. Do we have a hammer? We have a hammer. We don't... again, see? Like, gloves. We don't really have any gloves. We'll do a little jar of nails. Because even though technically you would think that nails would be somewhere in one of these drawers, but for shits and giggles, a drill. Yeah. Okay, do the drill. Put the drill right there. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need that big table. Because of course the chainsaw doesn't fit on there. How about a car battery? A car battery will fit. Bottom shelf. Technically, you know what? I mean, this would be outside the front of your house, though. Just saying. Anyway. This would be your little thing for jumping your car. And then, I don't know. Listen, I'm not that professional of a damn mechanic, let's be honest. Or in your own garage. Alright, lure's a ladder. Okay. Even though it's not folded up, I just want you to be tilted by that. I could change the color, but man. Alright. So. Looking good, right? There's nothing else I could really put on that shelf. Not, well, no, there is. There's shit like this. Like electronics and things like, yeah, no, we could put some, just, yeah, no, we could actually, see, since we're in the garage, these are things that you could put on the shelves, right? Like electronic pieces, soldering iron, like shit like that. So no, this could work. So we could actually fill up the shelves here, but, alright, first, let's put in the car. I'm gonna put in both a car. Shh. Let's listen. I still don't accept you and that car are starting like that because look at that engine on that, okay? I'm just saying. Anyway. I think I might have kept that default, so I might actually delete it and bring it back, because I forget what color it was. Okay, so it was that kind of like, gray. Okay, what's the spacing? Okay, so right... in there? Yeah, no, that's nice. Okay. Now, maybe a little further. Maybe a little further in. Yeah. Alright. I'm assuming that's... You know what? I feel like leaving the window... I'm assuming this is the windows. Hold on. Let's copy this color. And then, just in case we screw it up. I don't know what the hell we're doing. Maybe it's something that turns... Oh, it's the grill. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have it to where it was. It was black. Okay. Next up is this. Oh, wheels. Oh. What was the one before? Nah, we'll do black too. We'll do black, Will. I accept. Got my sleek Camaro in the garage, right? I work on the engine and, you know, parts of it. Okay. But, for when I'm not doing my Camaro... Alright, so... we got a blue. So this changes the tone of it a little. To be. So it's subtle. Where's the 2B? I know it's 2B. There it is. I'm just cycling through colors right now. What does that look like under the... And then also, can we have some music back, please? What the hell is Witch House? Well, we're about to find out. Alright. I'm just gonna play with it. No to that, but... Because that changes the tires. I wish you could change the seat. You can't change the seat. I like the OG. Yeah, like I said, I'm just playing with it. I really wish it didn't do all that. I really wish you could play around with... No. It's too matte black. The car's the same. It's too matte black. There's no shine. Hopefully they do some shit like that. I want a better color wheel. I want better color wheel for shit like that. But yeah, no, this at least looks a little bit better. Again, I would like fine-tuning this. right? I would change this while keeping... I wouldn't make this gray, right? I would literally and figuratively change the color without changing all the rest of this shit. Why the wheels change the exhaust, I'll never understand. Why it changes up here for the handlebars, I don't understand. Why it changes down here, the suspension, why it does any of that, I don't understand. So, I'll keep it that color, but it's just, They need to separate parts. They need to be a little bit more fine-tuned. The paint, I need to be able to change. Is it matte black? Is it finished? Is it like there's so many colors and palettes and types of you know, things for paint jobs for vehicles. I don't like it. Like, especially for this. It's too matte black. It's just... It looks like I grabbed a can of spray paint. I'm gonna be honest. Especially for the engine. Like, dude. It looks like a turd. Like, it's just... I want like a shiny gray. I want a shiny... That's all I want. Give me a shiny gray. Allow me to do right here, shiny gray. Like, the grill I'd change. The windows, sure, I could leave tinted, but, like, give me, like, a shine to my car. Right? Give me a shine. Alright, whatever. Now, can I flip that? Yeah. Man, it's hanging on the wall. It doesn't need to hang, like, you know, super, super high, but... Now, I'm sure as shit gonna change the color on this piece of shit. No, that's actually not bad. That's actually not bad. I actually like that. I like the blue. Okay, alright, I'll accept that. And then... Oh, God. See, I don't... They're doing the same with the bicycle. If you change the wheels, right, these are always different. Like, why am I changing the handlebar? Why am I changing the suspension? Why am I changing, like, these little other parts here? Why is this connected at all? Why? Why is that connected at all? I sure as shit don't want white, but... I'm willing to accept the black. Maybe. Hold on. Okay, maybe I'll switch this one then to a light gray-ish. Yeah, we'll do that. But again, same thing. Why in the absolute hell is half of this shit linked? I don't understand it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, we'll just do. Hey, it's the color of the bike. Look at that. Yeah, there's no metallic colors. It's like I'm painting a wall. Hell, I've seen actually better fucking finishes for the walls than I've seen for that. So, hey, it's the same color as the bike I got. Both of them are the same. Just kind of... I'm not impressed with the paint jobs for shit like that. Shop vac. It's because of the damn thing right there. I guess we could have it right there. Right. It's by the ladder. Hold on. How big's the bucket? Hey, look! We can put a bucket right there. Ta-da! Except... the bucket needs to be shortened a little. Oh. There we go. Nope, a little more. There we go. So it actually looks like it fits on and off the shelf. Do we really want a mop? I mean, why not? It's a garage, right? I guess in case you gotta mop up oil or you spill something, or why not? Ooh, totes! Oh, shit. Now, see, totes usually fit on the shelf. You know what? I'll put a tote on the top. So that was, what is it? Negative 19. Game is about to save. Quick, better put this bucket up there. There we go. Done. Waiting for the save. Come on. Where's the save? Am I working that quick? Like, you know, the 30 seconds just... I must be Superman now. Alright, yeah, no, I'm Superman. Alright. Toby's watching. Toby has good taste. Fire extinguisher... I don't know. Again, you would probably have a fire extinguisher inside one of these things, but... if we're looking to just have shit lying around for the purposes of... you know... shit lying around. Actually, no, it would make more sense over here. You need one in the kitchen. Listen, that's underneath the sink. I ain't doing that. It's underneath the sink. Fuel. You know what? Actually, that's a smart place to put that. Fuel right here. Because you don't want it near where things can catch on fire. And I guess we'll put 2. You know, you're one of those. One for your motorcycle, one for your car. There you go. Again, I feel like that would be shit you have inside the cupboard. A snow shovel. Sure, there you go. Yeah, why not? Now wait, hold on. What's going on here? What's going on here? Oh, that table's that big? CDCS. Yeah, okay, how you feeling? No, I'm kidding. You know what? I'm not feeling that table. I am feeling this one. The dart thing, no. Let's see here. What is this? Oh, it's just piping. I ain't putting the skis. It's stupid. I don't ski. Safety first, fam. Okay? Just kidding. I would probably still not wear a motorcycle helmet even if I rode a motorcycle. I want you to know that. Listen, if you're gonna die, you're gonna fucking die. I'm not even kidding. I guess I could put that on top of the trash can. Actually, hold on. Wait. No. But I could put the can of shit right here. Okay. I don't know. With a motorcycle, I might wear a helmet. I might. When I was younger, I wouldn't have thought about it. Now you're telling me that the chainsaw will be wall mounted, but I can't set it on a fucking table. Are you... There should be an option for that. I'm just saying. I'm going to... makeshift / whatever. I'm going to put it there. But I think that's stupid. I'm also going to make it black. Again, no metallic look on it all. Okay? It's dumb. Again, I don't... I'll accept that because the chain. But then watch. I guarantee you, the minute we do this... Oh, no, okay. We'll do dark gray with that. Alright, so the chain. Alright, I'll accept that chainsaw. It's air quote on the table, okay? Oh yeah, don't forget if we go fishing, you know? There we go. Changing the bucket. Not black. Not red. Well, red, you know what? Bucket. That's work gloves. I wish they were motorcycle gloves. Let's see, we've got a jug. Doesn't fit. Don't know what it's for. Meh. You fish? I used to. I actually beat my grandfather at that. And I was, so basically, there you go, story time. Let's turn off the music. So, when I was younger, when I was about 8 to 10 years old, somewhere in that bracket, my grandfather used to go out to the reservoir all the time. And so my grandma, grandfather, and me went out to the reservoir. This is one of the good, I want you to make note of this. This is one of the only good memories that I have with the man. It's only one of a few. So, it was the first time I ever went fishing, and typically I was a kid that talked a lot and didn't sit still. And so, we're out fishing, and I get taught to cast my line. And so, we're sitting there at the reservoir. Again, I don't sit still, and I don't shut up, right? I talk a lot when, well, especially when I was a kid. I've changed significantly since I was a kid, right? I looked at the world like a kid should, asking questions, talking about things, the whole 9 yards. And for me, I talked a lot, and I was like, people, one, made fun of me because of it, two, hurt me because of it, and kind of just ever so slowly as your child, you know, your inner child recedes into a dark corner inside of yourself, you change. So anyway, while we're fishing, people kept telling me to shut up, and, you know, you have to shut up. The fish won't come to you if you're talking, all this other shit. Okay. So, and then again, also I was not one to sit still. So me, it's like meditating, okay? I took, that was a challenge for me to learn by myself. So, eventually some fish bit his line versus my line, and so he got a couple like little bitty fishes that he threw back. They really weren't much. I'm gonna be honest with you. So again, Mr. doesn't sit still and talks a lot. I got a fish. It was pretty big. And actually, we took it home and we cooked it. Again, Mr. shut up, miserable motherfucker, lecturing you, all this other shit. He got these little itty bitty fishes. My first fish was a big old boy. Okay? So I had to have help reeling it in and all this other shit. And, yeah, no, we went home and we cooked that bad boy and we ate it. It was a pretty sizable one. I mean, they got a couple fish, wasn't as big as mine, I'm proud to say, but, yeah, no, we went home and I got to learn, they wouldn't let me do it, but I got to watch them descale the fish and remove fish bones and all this shit. But I got to actually catch a fish, and it was my first ever fish, and it was again bigger than Mr. Miserable bitch. So anyway, um, that was the first and last time fishing with him. Um, I went out on with my next door neighbor Robbie a couple years later. I'd say I was about 10, 11, right? And we went out fishing a couple times. He was pretty good neighbor. He was ex-Navy, lost. I never, because I was so super young, and like you don't typically ask, like, why are you losing your legs? He had lost his one leg, and then something was going on with his body where he ended up losing both legs, and then he would start learning to use those um where they were like boots. They're not as nice and whatnot that people have now, right? But they were like those fake cup legs that you would kind of like would pull on, and you would have like the sock things that you would kind of like pull up your thigh, and like that was the best way to attach it. But it wasn't like you were gonna go run after someone, right? And so he would go out there and we fished a couple times together, um, and then like we caught fish. We would sit there and talk, and as long as you didn't talk too loud, um, you would catch fish, right? You're not sitting there, "Gar!" You want to just be normal, but you don't want to, and then you don't want to shake your fishing pole, and you don't want to do all that shit. And we caught fish together, and a lot of times we would just throw them back. It was just for the relaxation and just to catch them, right? So we never kept our fish and ate them, but we would fish. And then I did get invited to go out on a boat, but then my grandparents, I had to ask permission, and they flipped a fucking uh the roof over that, because all I did was ask for permission, but they just flipped out over that. So that was one of the last times I actually got to fish with him because of that, right? Um, so yeah, I always wanted to go fish as I got older by myself because it is something that is super relaxing. Um, but again, I've kind of gone through changes and moving and all this other shit. I would like to, right? It's kind of like meditating but without meditation. It's just super relaxing. You enjoy the scenery, you enjoy the peace and quiet. Yeah, it's like, especially at a reservoir, the smell's a little, it's not as nice, but there's like a specific smell, and the reason why I'm talking about this is because I'm in the memory right now, right? But um it's got like a weird fucking smell. That's about the best way to put it. It's not like some of the places that I've been where it's just a more clean smell, right? Just that particular reservoir had just, there's like a weird, I guess in a way you could say fishy slash I don't know, it's just something I can't put my finger on it, because that was the only place I ever smelled it. But yeah, no, they were fishing was super nice. It was really nice memories. It really was. Um, Unfortunately, his health kept going down because of like whatever was going on with his legs, and then he was miserable. And he had his wife. His wife was Maxine. She was a nice old gal, and oh, that's kind of cool. Um, I guess I could put a lawnmower. I'll keep the color and everything. Um, Maxine was a nice old gal. I would go next door. Like, I have nothing but good memories with them. And so they had been living next to my grandparents since my grandparents moved in. They were there before them. And so they remember my uncle. They remember my mom when she was young and everything. Like, they got to know pretty much my whole entire family. And, I guess I could put a generator just to have a generator. But, so Maxine, she, like, start of spring, I'd be out there. It was my escape from my grandparents. So, start of spring, I'd be out there and I'd be helping her, dig up holes and plant flowers and watering her flowers and doing yard work, pulling weeds. And anytime I saw her outside, it was my escape away from my home life, right? Because I didn't have friends, I didn't have anywhere to go, I wasn't allowed to go anywhere. But my grandparents figured, she's next door, we've known her since we moved in. Sure, go ahead, go on next door. And so we would do a lot of things together. And there'd be times where, like, she'd run a couple errands and I could go with her. And she'd be like, hey, go ask your grandparents if you can go. And a lot of times they'd let me. A lot of times. There were some that they wouldn't, but a lot of time. Again, is mutually beneficial, right? Like, I'd get off their hands for a while, and then I'm like, yes, I get away from the craziness. So, and then I remember as she got older, we kind of bonded more because Robbie was going downhill health-wise, and I kind of kept him in check as I got older. And it wasn't like a I'll beat your ass kind of check. It was a, Robbie, again, he lost his legs, so he would get pissed off and everything else like that. And so if I came into the house, you could tell there were times where he would go to raise hell and raise his voice at her or something, and then he'd know that I was there, and then he'd kind of mellow out, right? Because he was, I mean, he was ex-military, like, he's losing his legs, his health's going down. You, as a guy, especially, like, old school, like, he served in literal, like, military combat and all that other shit, you kind of are more grittier, and then they came from an era where, you know, like, the symbiosis in the family and the wife and husband were a little bit different, right? Especially compared to where they are now. And, but he would, like, if he knew I was there, he wouldn't, you know, get as hell-raisy, versus there were times where I would be walking up to the house and you could just hear him yelling. And he was just mad. Like, he was just, I mean, again, some people don't take losing their leg and the health deterioration, things like that. Some people just don't take that well. Like, for me, I'm sure there's times where, you know, I could bitch and fit and everything else. And again, my mom, she does do that. And I'm like, especially, like, with her being sick, right? Like, we're both sick, but I'm used to, like, having respiratory issues or whatnot. She's just bitchy McBitch right now. And you look at me versus her, and it's like, I'm a person that I look at it, and I've even said to her while she's been sick, I'm like, I've gave you medicine, I've taken care of you, I've made you tea, I've made you this, I've made you food, I've made you... And I'm like, I'm miserable too, but you don't see me taking it out on you. And so, she doesn't give a shit. Like, she acts polar opposite versus me. Right? Versus, you know, hey, I'm sick too. Like, you know, I'm not bitching at you, and I'm doing things for you, and you're miss, I need help, I need this, I can't breathe. I'm like, and then, you know, if you don't do something immediately, or if you don't do something right, it's bitchy, bitch, 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 and then it's, like, I was talking to the cats earlier, and she started yelling at me because she's like, I feel sick, could you shut up? And I'm like, what? Because I'm talking to a fucking cat? Like, dude, are you serious? So, yeah, no, there's just, some people can't handle things like that. Like, I'm a polar opposite. I'm proud of that, too, so. And I think I'm done with everything in the garage. Well, I mean, I guess I could put a couple tires or so. I don't know. I guess I could put a tire or two. Hold on. I gotta wait for the game save. There we go. I hate that. Hey, you could put a tire right there. You could put a tire... Oh, this is a wall-mounted tire. Yeah, I'd probably do a tire... right there. Too bad you don't have a motorcycle tire. I mean, I guess you could do... like that. Welding. It's weird because there's no welding things. There's like no welding. It's weird to have a welding mask, but you're not welding. I mean, I guess I could do it, but... Like, what sense does that make? What? Like bitching because you're sick or some shit? I guess I could have that just to have it, but... Again, this is like a snow... No, it's a... Yeah, no, it's a snowboard, right? Yeah. But, know what I said before. Hold on, let me see that. Oh, I asked if I could stay overnight at a church thing, and I got told no because it was too dangerous. What the fuck? Yeah, no, that makes no sense. That makes no sense. That's wild. And then, do I really want like a neon sign? Hold on. Nah. Like, I'm not... No shit, I'm in my garage. Did you know? No, I'm kidding. Did you know? And then you already have several of these cup things, so... Like, no. I think we're good. I think we're good with the garage. Check engine light. Hold on. No. Now, how do I select? Okay, there we go. See, again, if like... Yeah, see, you can't even put that there. It's too... See, I can't even put that on the side of the car. And then I'm assuming... Yeah, no, it's too big. That's why. Yeah, it's too big, but this is something that you typically put your car under, and then it helps to transport the engine and shit to, like, you know, off the side or a new one. Yeah, there's nothing really else. Oh, yeah, the shelf. I said I was gonna add just, like, miscellaneous shit, so... What is the... Hold on. Is that a TI-88 calculator? Hold on. Kinda. It kinda looks like one, but I'll put it in there. It could be one of those EMF things, but... now there's a small soldering iron. I guess I could put that on here. And then... What is that? I can't tell. I actually don't know what the hell that is. What in the... Oh, 3D printer. Smaller 3D printer. Hold on, can you turn that on? No. Can you turn this one on? No. And then this is a USB thing. This is a server hub. It's like a mini server hub, but yeah. This is one of those vacuum things. Hold on, does it turn on? Damn. That's a USB hub. Which vacuum should we have? Nah, this one is just too jumbo. Printers, air conditioner, another 3D printer. Doesn't work. It'd be cool if it did. Oh, hold on. Skunk again. I think he sprayed. Oh, yeah, no, he sprayed. Oh, that's hitting, boy. That, yeah, no, he sprayed. You can, no, it hits like that the minute they spray. Yeah, no, he sprayed somewhere close. Woo! See, I got my window cracked right now, so... Oh, you know what? We actually had a skunk that got run over about 6, maybe 8 years ago. Dude, when a skunk dies, like they get run over, oh, that smell. It was about 2 or 3 blocks away. Dude, that smell stayed constant for like a week. I'm not even kidding. Every time you open the window, open the door, that smell would just smack you right in the face. And, like, it was pretty bad. Because, you know, when it was an adult-sized skunk, and so, like, all of it, like, typically, like, a skunk will just do a quick spurt or something, right? But we're talking about you know, the skunk got run over, and, like, oh, yeah, no, that was... The smell was pretty bad. And then they didn't do anything with the corpse for, I'd say, I don't think they cleaned that shit up for like 2 weeks. And it was just out in the middle of the damn road, like up and down the main road, and it was pretty bad. That was one time where it was like that, it was a bit much. Versus like a little just, psh, right? Like, you know, that's not too bad. And actually, what does this do? Hold on. Does this turn on? No, that doesn't turn on either. What is this? No. Because, like, the garage, I could see the garage where you would have music, but then... Like, you would bring out your phone or something, right? So, you know... Or you'd play the music from the car. So... Here, I thought I was going to put a bunch of shit up here, and it... I mean, I still could put a couple things. Hold on. Not really the Halloween stuff. Hold on, I never did pull this out. Why the hell would you have that? Seriously, why would you put that anywhere? Yeah, stop the car! Stop! I guess you could put it out here in the garage. It's just where you stop your car? Like, no, I'm good. If I would have had space, I could have put a coffee maker out, or like one of those little ones. You know, instead of having to run back in your house, I could have done that, but I think the skunk just sprayed again. It like got a new whiff. That came in a wave. It is actually starting to fuck my sinuses up a little, though. What in the hell, music? What the hell? Like, what? God, that was almost on the lowest setting? Jesus. And so this is called Witch House. Trap mix, funk, hard wave, dark ambient, but it's called Witch House. Okay. This is a bit weird at this point. Hold on, we were scrolling down. I lost track of where I am. I think I'm right here, right? Yeah. We did that, we did that. We don't need chairs, we did the garage shit. I mean, why not? I could put a drink, but ooh, that's something I could put in there. Okay, yeah, no, hold on. Like, you don't need your cat or dog carrier, right? Because it's in the garage. Damn, that doesn't fit. Shit. Alright. Oh, I can put shit in the drawer. I could do that. Alright, so there's your dog leash, there's this thing, you know, the I don't know, at this point I'm just putting shit in the garage just to put shit in the garage. There you go, there's shit in that drawer, right? Why not? Again, these are all lights. Clothing items, I doubt it. And I guess I could put some towels or some. No. Again, I'm just not much of a materialistic person when it comes to this shit. I don't know, any electronics. Hold on. Let's get rid of the towel. The hell is that? Hold on. The fuck? What? What in the hell is that? It's got 6 buttons and a little thing here, but it's some sort of, like, computer. I've never seen one like that. Wild, alright. Now, see, I could do something... You could do something like this out here. But... Again, this is kind of like a no... Like, electronics, you know, thing. Unless you, like, bring your phone or something, right? Like, I could see that shit. See, there's a light. Oh, shit, hold on. Wait, how does that... Well, I just fucked this up. Hold on, let's see if I can put it back. I was trying to grab the light. I wish there was a way to undo it. God damn it. I was... Fine, just... Alright, why didn't it work? There. I'm mad. I don't know why that happened, but whatever. Alright, so now I gotta do this again. That's a -8, I believe. Let's see. It's off a little. It's fine. I'm a little pissed off about what just happened. Like, I was trying to figure out, like, where would this go? And then it's weird because it puts... I'm afraid to put it back, but whatever. It has a light that hangs off. It's weird. Whatever. Yeah, see, that's how the light... I think that's what the light should be. Like these, right? Whatever. And then that's a computer, right? Yeah. That's a computer on a pad or something, or where it's folded up. God, Jesus. Bro, a CRT monitor is not that big. Bro, no, I had those. No, that's way too big. That's ridiculous. I think that's an old school printer. That's an old school game controller. Yeah, no. There's really nothing else to put out here. So until they put in some new items, that's pretty much it. Right? So we've filled up the things pretty well. I mean, in all honesty, we could do those. Put the little electronic things we got and put them in a drawer too. See, again, I'm that type of person where I don't have shit randomly sitting on a shelf. Like, hell, I'm kind of wondering, can you put this in there? You could. I'm gonna keep it on the shelf, but you could. And actually, hold on. Oh, that makes the jar look real, like clear. Yeah, no, we'll keep that. But yeah, no, that made the jar clear. That's nice. And actually, yeah, we'll have one have red and one have yellow. Why not? Alright, so in terms of our garage, I dig it. I think I did really well on the lighting. And then, yeah, I got that little light right there. Why not? So this is sundown, raining, snow. Oh no, the one was snow, that's rain. And this is nighttime. I dig it. I really... So here you're on the outside looking in. That's a pretty clean, nice looking garage. Right? I think that's really nice looking. Again, I wish they'd allow the metallic paint. That is something that, you know. Look at that though. Yeah. Love it. I think the only thing I could change or add, now that I look at it, is... Because we've got it lit up over here, right? I mean, even though there is this light, but... Nah, we're fine. We're fine. See, again, I'm not a huge light person. I think that's fine. I think it's lit enough. Even with night mode on, it's still lit pretty well. I'll wait for the or the autosave and then... I'm proud of myself, what I've done. I did get to thinking about it. Though, for me... if you wanted to, you could have made a basement. When I think about it. I'm not, but when I think about it. So you could have just put a door and said, this door leads to the basement. And that's what you could have done. You could have just made a door that led to, air quote, the basement. And then you could have just made a basement. It's something that could be I just like the... I like the illusion of being able to make steps, right? You look, okay, we're going up to the upstairs or we're going downstairs. And yeah, with a basement, you typically want to keep your basement door closed when you're going in the basement. But for doing an upstairs, right? If we were to make a second floor of the house, you can't just bullshit that one, right? Like, no one has a door, at least no one that I've met, that has a door downstairs in front of the stairs that go up. Now, the attic? Sure. But to literally go to your upstairs second floor, a door in front of the steps? No. I've never met anybody. Basement, yes. We could get away with a basement if we really wanted to. And so if this game, if the developers ever add a bunch of stuff, you know, like we did really good with the garage, right? Like we've got, you know, a little storage thing or something, then maybe we could transform the basement into, like, you could do one half. Maybe we could take some of the workout equipment that we've got in our bedroom and we could take it and put it downstairs in the basement. So you could do like one half, um, you could do one half like workout, and then you could do like take the washer dryer combo thing from the bathroom, put it in the basement, which would then free up a little spot in the bathroom. You could probably do a little storage thing downstairs in the basement, like have some, you know, little totes, little couple things like this where you've got like knickknacks and whatnot in there. In a way, then I could see where you're like, okay, I need to store this you know, Halloween thing. I need to store you know, some of the decorations, like this giant scarecrow, which, let's be honest, where the hell are you gonna honestly put that in your house, right? Um, put the giant skeleton. Like, you could put, like, a lot of people typically use their basement for storage, right? Sorry, just hearing like a giant plane over my house right now. Just things that could do storage. I wouldn't mind them adding some more pet stuff. Again, I wish the lizard was at least animated in some way or another. The birds, same thing. I wish they had a litter box with a top on it. I wish the actual fish thing fucking worked, like the light in the fish tank. I wish it actually worked. It doesn't. Um, the only way it actually works is if you're like, see, like right there, you're putting it into something. That's the only way you can see that the light actually works. Otherwise, you can't see. We don't know if that's on or off right now. And I wish they would fix that. I think this one's the same way. Oh no, this one actually works. That one actually at least has some illumination on the ground underneath it versus actually in the tank. This fish tank doesn't do shit. Which that's, I mean, it's fine. It's a fishbowl, but um, I wouldn't mind more selections of cats or dogs. I wouldn't mind selecting a color for the cat or dog. I guess you can mute your animal. Which then why the fuck do you have an animal in the first place? Anyway, I mean, I'm nitpicking on some of these things. If I was to sit here and go, I really wish this espresso machine would do something, like you turn it on and you hear the sounds of it brewing coffee, or at this point I'm nitpicking on this stuff, right? I'm fine with like Animal Crossing type shit, though Animal Crossing did have the coffee maker would brew and make sounds, and so you know I'm again for a game that was literally and figuratively 1/10 the price of Animal Crossing. I'm fine with what they have, right? I'm fine with what they have. Would I pay another dollar for more items? Yes, it's a dollar. Like the fact that is actually the cheapest DLC that I have ever bought in my entire life. I'm not even kidding. It is the cheapest DLC. I think, in all honesty, I think DLCs like that should be very much well praised. Hell, I can't even get a battle pass for that cheap. I'm not even kidding. A battle pass on any game. I can't get a battle pass that damn cheap. Besides having free. So, and the fact that, you know, you look at for the garage, it was what, a dollar, I think? Hold on, let me double check. I know pets was like a dollar. Well, it's two, but you could get it discounted. But like if you go to store page, it'll tell us. Yeah, each DLC for all the shit we put in that garage is a dollar. For the kitchen, a dollar. Bathroom, dollar. The pets were the most expensive. Which I do have to say the pets are a little, it's a little underwhelming because the pets don't offer much, right? Like you've got, sure, you've got animation with the tail wagging, right? But a lot of them are identical. They're just reskinned and like a little what's the word for it? A little chunky on the front or not, right? Aside from that, sure, you've got moving parts like the, you know, play or just sit or lay, you know, and the tail's always wagging, but it's just, again, the fish tank doesn't work and everything else is just an item, right? It's just, woo, you got a ball, you got a litter box, there's, I think mainly a lot of the money went towards the animals, right? Which I'm fine with. I've enjoyed it. I mean, I've poured what 3 days into this, so I mean tonight we've streamed for almost 8 hours doing this. We did what 3 rooms tonight? Yeah, we did 3 rooms. Um, the bedroom we initially did when we first got the game. I spent I think maybe 3 4 hours doing it. Then we did the kitchen last night, along with fine tuning the bedroom with all the new shit and doing colors and things like that. And then we did the 3 rooms. Well, no, yeah, we did the 3 rooms today. So I've enjoyed the shit out of it. Right. Um, especially the fact that, you know, I can go in here and I love, and I hope they do this more with things, to be able to upload pictures into your screens. Hell, we were even able to do it in that little like mobile device, which was super fucking cool. So, um, the race car things, like all of this shit. I really I really dig the ability to add pictures. I really dig it. I think this game is a diamond in the rough. Surprise, surprise. Like, in the 3 days that I have covered this game, no one else has streamed it. I shit you not. Like, if I was to go over to Twitch right now, go to My Dream Setup, we are the only ones streaming this thing. Right. What is IGB? Oh, it's a user rating. Wow, really? So there is not many people who have even rated this game. A total right now are 7 people playing. And then 11 people won, and then 7 people played. Wow. Again, if you like doing this shit for again, just $5 to do. I mean, I did my bedroom quintessentially most of this shit without the DLCs. So for $5 to be able to do rooms the way you want, and the only thing that you don't get with the base is the bathroom stuff, right? So all this. You don't get the kitchen, and you don't get the pets, and you don't get the garage. You're able to get all the rest of this shit, right? So it's very much worth it for this game, especially if you like just building a house, kind of like there's no money, there's just live your dream of what you want your place to be like. And so at the end of the day, for $10 total, we've been able to make all these rooms. Which I'll go through them, just one more time, just to rekindle what we've done. It's definitely a game that doesn't take up much room, right? In terms of size and keeping it on your computer. So, and they've updated it pretty continuously. And added, I mean, hell, just the update they did a month ago added 80 plus items for free. Right. And again, I like my kitchen. Right. It's got all the shit you would want in it. Besides me wanting my damn sliding glass doors, which please fix. But aside from that, right? I skipped the damn living room moment. This is fine. Like, I really... Again, again, the fact that the mirror mirrors is a huge thing. Like, the fact that the mirror mirrors just breaks me. Right? It just... Bro. Like, anything I move right now, it will reflect it in the mirror. I just... And then the fact that the mirrors turn on and off and just... It's just an amazing game. It really is. Again, you pay $60 to $70 for some of these games right now, and the mirrors don't mirror. I'm serious. Cyberpunk don't fucking mirror worth a shit. We're talking about Cyberpunk. Actually, I never checked. The toilet doesn't do anything. Okay. I just want to check. But... And hell, I got this game actually cheaper than $5. I got it on a Steam sale during winter. I think it was like $2 when I bought it. If I'm not wrong, it was like $2, maybe $3. I bought it for super cheap. But yeah, like, look. You've got this, like, little stream deck here. It literally has Mass Effect on it. I was able to upload a picture of Mass Effect. I could turn it off, turn it back on. And then the lighting quality is just, by turning on this little screen, you see the light on the thing. Right? I can turn on and off a TV if I want. I can turn on and off all these lights. Now, what I like, one of the DLCs they could do is an electrician's one where I could put a light switch and then I could do like House Flipper where I could connect the wire, though you wouldn't see it, but you would connect the wire and then you could hit a switch and it would turn all this on or off. Or you could do a dimmer. That'd be really fucking cool. A dimmer. See, that doesn't... yeah, no. Because that would play music if you were to turn it on. If. But... Again, I dig this shit. The fact that you can resize shit, recolor most everything. Again, pets you can't. Right. I still don't know what the block tool is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I should probably find out. It's probably something stupid, but that's the only thing I don't know about in this game, what the little block is for. But I really dig this game. I really do. That's it for all the rooms, right? I'll just leave it on the last, my bedroom, but I really dig it. And it is an amazing little game for the price. And it's just something that's super fucking chill. Just super chill. But we've pretty much done it all for now. Right? Like, I really wouldn't mind more stuff to put on my shelf, little customizable Funkos, things like that. Right? I wouldn't mind it, but otherwise, I dig it. I really dig it. I think the only ideas that I would have for more DLCs for this, would be like, no, see, garden and lawn thing isn't gonna work. I actually was thinking about that just now because they're coming out with a garden game, so that ain't gonna work actually. But you could do a lawn one, but then you wouldn't see your house, so no, that wouldn't work. You could do a pool DLC to where you just customize like a pool area and just kind of like you could put up a fence and bushes and trees and like do something like that. You could, yeah, it could. Great value. This was fun. Yeah, no, I've got all my rooms done now. I've really enjoyed it. Like you can do what is it up to 30? Yeah, 25. Which again, I got to thinking about. You could do a basement. You could. You would just put a door in the kitchen or something, and just this goes to the air quote. This goes to the basement. Um, and then you could do a basement. And then I would move some of the stuff, like my workout equipment stuff. I would move that from my room into the basement. Um, and then like you could have it storage, or you could do some shit with it. You really could. So like that way it would free up more shit in my room, and then you could, I'm sure they're gonna add more items. I know